for them, right? It's not just you going there. When you're going to play a college sport, they're recruiting you and your family. I don't think a lot of people understand that, right? Is it's not just a one-way show, right? It's a whole new mess of you're a team now, but you're more of a family instead of just a team. And then going from the college to pro level, it's tough. I mean, you need to be found, right? The same way I was just found like out of nowhere. A coach saw me do good and transferred me to the right people. Um, Obviously, if you're legit, you're legit. But if you're gonna kill that potential after a good college career, I think some people just fall into, well, I graduated and now it's time for work. I don't have an agent and guys scouting me. No leagues have reached out to me. No managers. They just don't put in the work for it, right? And they just kind of call it quits there. It's just time for the real world. So
Yeah.
between those 3, 4 levels, those would be my killers of athletic potential there.
It's funny you say that when you bring up the high school level. One of the things they always told me, and looking back to it, I want to slap the people who told me this. If you're good enough, you will be found. And, I have to tell this to my boys all the time. It's what I was taught by Joe Torre. You think because you hit for a 400 batting average, that's what they're looking for at the next level, when the reality is a 400 batting average is phenomenal at any level you play, whether it's Frosh, JV, varsity baseball, junior college, NAI, D1, D2, it doesn't matter. Hitting 400 is impressive. The problem is, though, they don't tell you that it's not just your stats alone that get you looked at to that next level. So people think, oh, I'm hitting 400. I lead the team in RBIs. That's enough for me to get looked at. They think they're doing it. But the problem is so many people are reaching out to these schools that they're just like, okay, like we have our pick of the litter right over here.
Right.
And it's just kind of one of those things too, where a lot of players aren't educated enough on the recruiting process. So they just kind of play their game, showcase their skill, but it's like they're showcasing it in front of no one. And sometimes some of these lower level coaches don't let the players reach out to these other teams or anything because they want full focus on the regular season, which is kind of a selfish move in my opinion, because it's like, oh, hey, Shane, you're my best pitcher, but I want you to focus on my program